Hey guys, it's Mike here from michaelbrycecoaching.com, and I'm here with Margaret, who is the
Executive Director of Childventures Early Learning Academy.
Thank you for joining me, Margaret. I wanted to just talk a little bit about what some of the coaching that I've done with Childventures. It was really my first corporate coaching job that I did, and Margaret was the one who brought me on. So I just wanted to touch base with Margaret and just let you guys know a little bit more, because I talk a lot about the life and the relationship coaching, and how do we take that into the workplace, right? So, Margaret, I just wanted to ask you a little bit about the experience that you personally have had with me, and what impact, if any, that was had on with the company.
Certainly. Well, we all know that it takes a team to make a successful work environment. Mm-hmm. And in our case, we were needing some support with how to make teams aware of the impact that they were having on the team members around them. And really, really a big part of what I think you've taught us, Mike, myself being included, is really the importance of clear communications. Mm-hmm. We are primarily female-driven, and I think that brings itself just a whole different set of skills, as we're always being the caregiver of others.
Right.
And what you've taught us in your journey is really and truly that importance of the need to take care of ourselves first. Mm-hmm. And even from when we did the work with you to now, even up to last week, we're still carrying on with some of the thoughts and ideas that you kind of embedded or planted the seed in with us, mm-hmm. and that feels good.
Good. That's awesome. So with that, I've been able to work with some of your directors and that kind of thing, and one in particular that I got to really work with. What changes or what shifts have you seen in them?
Oh, significant. I would say one of the biggest changes that I've seen is a much more positive approach to things. Mm-hmm. When you joined us, as you experienced yourself, one little element or one little bump in the road could really and truly create chaos in the day. Right. For many, many people. So she's been able to be more in tune to her own awareness, mm-hmm. of how her initial reaction to things can really set the pace and set the tone for how her team perceives that. Good.
That's awesome. And then with yourself, like the interaction that we've had, what would you say was the most impactful thing for you?
Sometimes it's hard because we all think that we lead in a perfect way. And I love that you, in a very, very kind way, have really taught me the importance of being true to myself. Good. And you've asked me those difficult questions at times, and mm-hmm. we've had those fierce conversations, but I can honestly say that they've been extremely valuable to me in this journey of developing and building teams. So thank you for that.
You're welcome, and thank you. That's awesome. Okay, so there you have it. It's just a little bit, and this has been a while coming for Margaret and I to organize our schedules to get together. And I just want to thank you for your time, Margaret. And everything that you've given me as well. It's not just about, it's been give and take, because they really did give me my first opportunity to work with people in a corporate setting. So it's been fantastic. My first event was with the whole company. So, it's been great for me, especially getting my feet wet in what I'm doing. So again, I appreciate that, Margaret. And thank you for your time. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or if you have a work environment that isn't really what you want it to be, and you're in a position where you can make suggestions, I'd love to talk to you a little bit more about how we may be able to work together and what the outcomes may be for you. And I'm sure Margaret would be able to attest to or talk to somebody that if you have any questions in what we're able to do together. So.
Certainly, and the journey with you, Mike, has been so insightful, and anybody who is looking at taking their team to a different level and having their more productivity in their workplace, the best thing they could do is get in contact with you. So thank you for the opportunity.
Awesome. Thank you, Margaret.
Thanks.
Okay.